Hello, everybody. It's Principal Vogelai. Today, I am here to talk to you about your incoming freshmen for the year of 2024 and 2025. We are excited to have your student, and we know that the transition to high school is a very important time. So we're giving you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about what your child and student might need to be successful. Your students who are entering freshman year next year have completed the course registration process. This year, we sent down 2 counselors, an intern, and an administrator, our registration team, to meet our middle schoolers and get them signed up for the courses that they need. This year, we had courses preloaded, courses that they need to be a high school graduate per the state and also Douglas School District. Students were placed in 5 courses. We run 7-period day. So your child also has 2 additional courses that they needed to select. These are what we would call electives. Those count towards a cumulative total. All graduates require 22 courses to be passed to walk across the stage, hopefully 4 years from now. $22 credits. The simple math is that if a student is in 7 courses for 4 years, they can earn 28 credits. You need 22 to graduate. Of those 22, there also are specific courses that we'll talk about later. Our courses are divided into semester. A semester ends right before the holiday break. So if you take English in semester 1, you also need to take English 9 in semester 2. You get 1 credit at the end of the year. If you pass semester 1 and you do not pass the second semester, you receive a half credit. Many courses you take for a full year. There are some that are only offered in semester. But as a freshman, most of your classes are year-long, 0.5 credits each. Here are those requirements. All students need to take 4 years of language arts. We place all of our students in English 9 and English 10. There are other opportunities that come along with that plan. For example, we do have an honors English 9 and an honors English 10. Your child will learn more about that if that is a good placement or idea for them to consider. Mathematics must include Algebra 1 and geometry. Some of our students take Algebra 1 over a 2-year period. That's when I went to school, we would have called it pre-algebra for a year and algebra for a year. We have that spread out over 2 years. Some students take it that way. Then they would take geometry the following year. Students who are entering freshman year with already having completed Algebra 1 may start in Algebra 2 or geometry. We still require that all of our high school students still take 3 years or more of math with us at DHS. Science. Right now, all of our students take physical science as first-year freshmen. Typically, our sophomores then take biology. That meets the state and district requirement of needing biology before graduation. Social studies. This year, we went through a little bit of a change. Our freshmen will take 1 full year of social studies. This includes a half credit of geography and a half credit of history. The next 2 bullets include PE and health. We set the students up for success and make this easy for you. Our freshmen take 1 year of PE and they get their PE and health credit done right away. Students have choices now for electives: computers, fine arts, performing arts, and CTE courses. Before graduating, all students do also need to take a semester of personal finance. Typically, our juniors or seniors take that class. World languages are often recommended for college entrance. They are not required, there are options, but taking a foreign language is always a good idea. I'll give you a minute to review the required courses for 9th grade. Here's how we helped your students get registered. My brain works benefits from seeing it laid out this way. Now, please don't confuse 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 as the order of the schedule that your child will have. Master scheduling can be complex at the high school. Due to the complexity and 750 students having different needs, we need your child to make sure they choose electives that they are interested in. Schedule changes are only accepted for very important needs that could be like medical issues, legal concerns, graduation pending changes, and some other extenuating circumstances. Your child was also always encouraged to have some alternative course selections, because sometimes it doesn't work based on need to get every course your child selected. It's always good to have a backup plan C or D. What I can tell you is that if a course doesn't work for a freshman student, there's nothing that stops them from taking it the next year. I'm not going to read the freshman course descriptions to you, but this is what was provided to your freshmen and sent home in an email from Douglas High School. If you need this information, please request it and we will get it to you. But again, don't be overwhelmed. Your students chose 2 electives this year. If there's something on here they were unable to take, it will be offered again, and they'll have more schedule flexibility as a sophomore and junior. We offer many courses, everything from library electives, drafting and design, culinary arts, PE and weights, and everything in between. This slide we talked about with your freshmen, I'm going to skip for our parents. Ultimately, we were just ensuring that your students were signed up for 7 classes. Again, it gives us your best chance to be successful and graduate on time. Tips specifically from DHS administration. I'm Principal Vogelai. Typically, I spend more of my time with the juniors and seniors and post-secondary planning in our building. We also have Assistant Principal Mr. Golson, who your freshmen will work more with. I always like to tell people, Mr. Golson and I are a lot of great things, but neither of us are tall. 2 male administrators. You'll see us walking around all the time. We're in the hallways. We use our carts to be mobile and not just be in our offices. So parents, when you call us, sometimes we're not there. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can. To be successful as a freshman, I like to go like this with kids and say, if your dream and your goal is right here, odds are is that we can meet it if you come to school, you participate, you show evidence of learning, and you pass all of your courses freshman year. We feel that you are still very, very likely and probable to get to where you want to be at 19 years old, which is our main goal for you. Although there are students who struggle with the transition. Sometimes missing work adds up. I can tell you we don't do a lot of homework at freshman grade. A lot of what may stack up results from missing class. I like to tell our students that if you have one tough semester, you can still reach these high dreams, but it might take your chances down a little bit. We have options for you. We can recover a tough year. but it's always best to start off strong. The challenge is if you put 2 semesters in a row. Now, my intent is not to scare anybody, but the gap becomes bigger. Now we're looking at accelerated plans, potentially not being able to be in the electives or career choices that you need because we must reach the state and district graduation requirements. Again, we still want your child to walk out of here in 4 years with the chance to reach your goals, your potential, and have open opportunities for you after high school. The best way to reach them is to have a successful start of freshman year. Come to school, show evidence of learning, participate, engage, and find a group to belong to, and you will have success at Douglas High School. There's useful sites that we will encourage all parents and students to become familiar with. One is our Douglas website. For this presentation, I also talk about the course descriptions. That'll be something you will want to look over with your child about a year from now, preparing for that sophomore year. You'll also find on our school website there's a lot of activities and clubs. I'm not going to click on that today, but it's a very easy find on the Douglas District website after selecting high school. We know that students who feel like they belong have more success in high school. We have everything from clubs before school that might include student council, GSA, gaming clubs, to things like hand games in the evenings, activities, sports, and everything else in between. There are plenty of opportunities to get involved and find somewhere where your child feels like they belong, and that will help them build up the supporting cast to overcome some of the challenges that come with growing up. I encourage you to look at those and to find something that may interest you. Try something. And if it doesn't work out, we'll find you something else. We have an activities director who you will see often, and he will be encouraging you to find something to participate in. If before and school after clubs don't work, there are things during the day. And I would say that might mean that an art class, fine arts, performing arts might build that sense of belonging for those children. And we also will do things during the day to get involved with that involve school spirit as well. It looks like I got ahead of myself a little bit to talk about activities and clubs. And we're always seeking to find other opportunities for the future of Douglas. We shared with the freshmen when they visited Douglas High School on January 31st that items pay off also having success after freshman year. More opportunities, more flexibility, and more exploring are allowed if you're keeping up with your credits. The children loved hearing that sometimes our seniors have open periods and they start working. We also have implemented an internship-based program for our seniors so that you can get high school credit for doing some internship opportunities in a career choice. Lots of opportunities are available for our students after getting off to a good start. Dual enrollment. Parents and students that may be college bound or have older siblings and cousins and in universities. A lot of opportunities for you will also open up as juniors and seniors, and we encourage you to prepare yourself for that by taking as rigorous courses as you can. For an example, if you're taking Algebra 1 as an eighth grade, as a freshman, and then you're taking Algebra 2 as a junior, maybe now you can take pre-calc or dual enrollment at college level math as a senior. We want you to open the door to opportunities, and it all starts with getting off to a good start next fall. So in summary, we've prepared your child to be successful through the registration process. If you have questions, please reach out to the counseling office this fall. We want your child to belong. We want your child to be involved. And we want them to have academic success. Come to school, show evidence of learning, get engaged, have some fun, pass your classes, and we can give you a chance to reach the goals and dreams that you have. And if there's challenges, we'll help you along the way. You'll meet counselors, and you'll meet teachers, and you'll meet liaison officers, CTE teachers, administrators, clerical and classified staff, other support. It's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to having you back. Again, this is Principal Vogelai.